today. Okay. Actually, let me move my thing a little bit closer. Ooh, bunch of stuff here. Wait, it's like not within the thing, so give me a second. Okay. Hold on. A little bit more. Okay. Okay. All right. So right now we are right here. Chapter 12, 2 Corinthians chapter 12. Welcome back, my friends. Okay. It is not expedient for me, doubtless, to glory. I will come to visions and revelations of the Lord. I knew a man in Christ above 14 years ago. Whether in the body, I cannot tell, or whether out of the body, I cannot tell. God knoweth. Such an one caught up to the third heaven. And I knew such a, a man, whether in the body or out of the body. Okay, here we go. I cannot tell. God knoweth how that he was caught up into paradise and heard unspeakable words that which is not lawful for for a man to utter. Of such an one will I glory yet myself. I just Miller. How you doing? I will not glory, but in mine infirmities. For though I would desire to glory, I shall not be a fool, for I say the truth. But now I forbear, lest any man should. I wonder if it'll just go down here. Hold on. Should think me above that which he seeth me to to be, or that he heareth of me, and lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelations, because he had at least probably 7 revelations throughout his lifetime, visitations even. There was given to, this is all recorded in the book of Acts, to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan, to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure. For this thing I besought the Lord thrice, that it might depart from me. And he said unto me, my grace is sufficient for you. Hold on. My grace is sufficient for thy strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, will I rather glory in my infirmities than the power of Christ, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Therefore, I take pleasure in infirmities, in reproaches, in necessities, in persecutions and distresses for Christ's sake. For when I become weak, then I am strong. Hi, Alex. Alexandria. Alexandra Moore. I like this verse too. I am I'm become a fool in glorying. Ye have compelled me, for I ought to have been commended of you. For in nothing am I behind the very chiefest apostles, though I be nothing. Hold on, let's move up. Uh-oh. I think I messed up here. Here we go. Hold on. Though I be nothing. Truly, the signs of an apostle were wrought among you in all patience, in signs and wonders, and mighty deeds. For what is it wherein in, ye were inferior to other churches, except it be that I myself was not burdensome to you? Forgive me this wrong. So I really do owe you. You know, now I think this is where Paul puts on his black belt. It's hard to explain. Uh-oh. What did I just click on? Oh, no. Go away. Hold on. No. Oh. My keyboard has it switches translations on me. There we go. I told you on. Hold on, let me move the stuff around here. Move that. My keyboard. Here we go. Yeah. Sorry. Maybe I wasn't. It's not working. Hold on. Uh-oh. I'm having technical difficulties. What is wrong with this thing? No. Go. Oh. Okay. I'm going to close the... Alright. I don't know exactly what's going on. Alright, hold on. I'm having technical difficulties, so I gotta use both hands. No. Okay. So, I'm not sure why did that happen? What did I unleash here? Okay. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry about that. I don't know what was up with this thing, but okay, let's get back to reading the Bible here. All right, how you doing, uh, Lisa Baez? Okay, let's start over here. Behold, the third time I am ready to come to you, and I will not be burdensome to you, for I speak not yours, but you. For the children ought not to lay up for the parents, but the parents for the children. And I will very gladly spend and be spent for you, though the more abundantly I love you, the less I be loved. But be it so, I did not burden you. Nevertheless, being crafty, I caught you with guile. Okay, so let's look at this word guile here. Need my mouse. And my mouse needs to line up with the word here. And the word. Okay, we'll pick this one. Okay, and if we go a little bit closer over here, this one is uh doulos, not doulos. I wonder if it's related to the same thing. Deceit, treachery, cunning. Okay, equivalent of this Hebrew word. Uh, Craftiness, shrewdness, as demonstrated by being skilled in deception. I okay. So back away and okay. Let's read verse 17. Did I make a gain of you by any of them whom with him I sent a brother? Hold on. Did I make a gain of you by any of them whom I sent unto you? I desired Titus, and with him I sent a brother. Did Titus make a gain of you? Walked we not in the same spirit? Walked we not in the same steps? Again, again think ye that we excuse ourselves unto you? We speak before God in Christ, but we do all things, dearly beloved, for your edifying. Right? For I fear lest when I come, I shall not find you such as I would, and that I be found unto you such as ye would not, lest there be. Hold on. Let me try to hit the right button here before we switch translations and. Here, let's read verse 20. For I fear lest when I come, I shall not find you such as I would, and that I shall be found unto you debates, envying, wrath, strifes, backbiting, whisperings, swelling, tumult, and lest when I come again, my God, will humble me among you, and that I shall bewail many which have sinned already, and have not repented of the uncleanness and fornication and lasciviousness which they have committed. Alright. Here, let's look at another word here. I wonder what Factbook will do. Alright, so we're looking at the fact book here of this word here. Interesting, this one here, sinful abandon. Indulgence in sexual pleasures unrestrained by convention or morality. So the first one is behavior completely lacking in moral restraint, usually with implications of sexual licentiousness or connected to like lust. Behavior extreme immorality. They have not repented of the filthy things they have done, their immorality of licentious deeds. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 21. So let's go down here where it says dig deeper. They have layouts here and guides here. I wonder, let's go click on one of these. Uh, and let me back up. I'll click on this word study guide. Just nothing's happening. Nothing happened when I click on it. It's not. That's not cool. Well, anyway, we got the gist of it. Yeah, basically, it's sexual immorality, right? Huh. I don't like it when certain things aren't clickable. Okay. Let me read it in a different translation, though. I was thinking this one. I just bought this one. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can go back up here. What verse am I? Okay, verse 12. Let me move this. Okay, move this way. All right, here we go. I'm gonna move it closer. Okay, chapter 12 again. We're gonna read it again. So I must boast, although it does not do any good. Let us talk about visions and revelations from the Lord. I know a man who belongs to the Messiah. There's like a note over here. Christ. Okay. 14 years ago, whether his in his body or outside his body, I do not know. God knows that that man was snatched away, harpazo, right? So if we look at the actual phrase here, we're gonna find that this is snatched. I chose the no results in the Greek. Okay, well, weird. Well, anyway, I guess the whole phrase here. I wonder if it's just this whole phrase. Huh. I don't know. For some reason, it's not showing. I know it means harpazo. How do I know? Because let me pop this up. Oh, there's like an error over here. Hold on. Reload player. You are not authorized to watch a video. What? Yes, I am. So, okay. I wonder if I can mute the video's audio and try to find it. Okay, here we go. Mute the video's audio. Okay. So we're talking verse 2. Ah, here we go. Harpazo, snatched away, to seize or to carry off by force. Okay, so here we go. That's what it means. It's the same word for rapture. Okay. 14 years ago, whether in the body or outside his body, I do not know. Or outside of his body, I do not know. But God knows that a man was snatched away to the third heaven. I know that this man, whether in his body or outside of his body, I do not know, but God knows, was snatched away to paradise and heard things that cannot be expressed in words, things that no human being has a right to even mention. I will boast uh, about this man, but as for myself, I did not want to boast. I would not be a fool because I would be telling the truth. But I am not going to do it in order to keep anyone from thinking more of me than what he sees and hears about me, to keep me from becoming conceited. Ah, so let's go look at this word conceited here. So they have dictionaries here, I noticed here. Conceited, Proverbs, hypocrisy, pride, prideful. But what is the actual Hebrew one show? Because there's probably. Okay, delusional. Probably like delusional, yeah? So, conceited. So they have a thing that shows up. Having an exaggerated and over inflated sense of self importance. That's what it means. Okay, I like this. Okay? Have an exaggerated sense of self importance because of the exceptional nature of these revelations. A thorn was given to me and placed in my body. I was Satan's messenger. It was Satan's messenger to keep on tormenting me so that I would not become conceited or self important beyond measure. I am pleaded, or I pleaded with the Lord 3 times to take it away from me. But he has told me, my grace is all you need because my power is perfected in weakness. Therefore, I will most happily boast about my weakness so that the Messiah's power may rest on me. That is why I take such pleasure in weakness, insults, hardships, persecutions, and difficulties for the Messiah's sake. For when I am weak, then I am strong. I have become a fool. You forced me to be one. You forced me to be one. Really? Should I have been commended by you? For I am not in any way inferior to your super apostles. Woo! The signs of an apostle were performed among you with utmost patience, signs, wonders, and powerful actions. How you were treated worse than other churches, except that I did not bother you for help. Forgive me for this wrong. I should have charged you. I am ready to visit you for a third time, and I will not bother you for help. I do not want your things, but rather you yourselves. Children should not have to support their parents, but parents their children. I will be very glad to spend my money and myself for you. Do you love me less because I love you so much? Granting that I have not been a burden to you, was I clever? Was I a clever schemer who trapped you by some trick? I did not take advantage of you, though any of the men I sent to you did I? I encouraged Titus to visit you, and I sent along with him the brother you know so well. Titus didn't take advantage of you, did he? We conducted ourselves with the same spirit, didn't we? We looked we took the very same steps, didn't we? Have you been thinking all along that we are trying to defend ourselves before you? We are speaking before God in the authority of the Messiah, and everything, dear friends, uh is meant to build you up. Verse 20, hold on. Move it up a little bit. I am afraid that I may come and somehow find you not as I want to find you, and that you may find me not as you want to find me. Perhaps there will be quarreling, jealousy. Ooh, I might find quarreling and jealousy, anger, selfishness, slander, gossip, arrogance, and disorderly conduct. I am afraid that when I come, my God may humble me again before you, and that be I may have to grieve over many who formerly lived or who formerly lived in sin and have not represented or repented of their impurity, sexually immorality, and promiscuity that they once practiced. Okay, so that's it for today. This is hard. thing, Paul, was really uh, letting them have it. Because as Christians, we're to love the brothers, okay? We're to support them. And he supported them in prayer. He didn't require money from them, he didn't require any payment from them. He was their father in a way and wanted the best for them. And yet they they treated him terribly by inviting false teachers to um, question Paul's authority and require Paul letters of recommendation. You know, Paul was there to build up the church and not break it down. He was there to break down those things which got in the way of having an effective church, which those things actually are important not to be in part of the church, like impurity or sexual immorality and backbitings and all those kinds of things, gossips. We need to be diligent in exposing those things in the church. Okay, may have a great day. God bless you.